Oh, this light's not turning on.
Oh no.
The heck?
There we go.
Oh, you got it? Oh, nice. Thank goodness. I was going to say, James usually hasn't charged.
It's charged. Charged them all this morning.
They charged and ready. Oh, you always charge them in the morning?
Yeah.
Nice.
Takes about 45 minutes.
45 minutes to charge?
Yeah, they're probably good to just leave be.
Yeah.
Because they say they'll last for 7 hours.
7 hours?
Yeah.
Oh, really? 7 hours, eh? That's quite some time. Why are you not loading up on here? Isn't that? Why is it not? Oh, there it is. Wait,
Did you go live already? Oh, you did.
Yes, I've been live. Been live for a very long time.
Go live.
And kick, push. L. Quizzell. Gotta remember that.
See, it doesn't show us again. They changed it again.
Doesn't show it again? How many people are popping up in the
Oh.
comments? Or maybe the comments will appear there.
Well, it says they'll appear there.
We'll see. Last time it didn't.
They're locked up.
James Dean was in charge of the comments yesterday or last week.
Yep. So I'm going to have to watch them on here.
Your big job. It's a James Dean big job.
Share.
Share this on mine. Share all the face-based stuff.
Make it bigger. See the comments. Okay. No comments yet. We got one viewer. Oh, wait. Live is now it's working.
One viewer. Oh, yeah?
I don't know what the heck's going on. Nope. We got two.
We got two.
It says one over
Sweet.
here. Whatever.
That's good, right?
Sure.
That's good, White.
No.
Good morning to everyone.
Yes.
Late morning.
Welcome to the NAMBLA podcast.
The NAMBLA podcast coming at you live. We are no longer Unlikely Friends.
What a joke.
We are now NAMBLA.
NAMBLA.
Any of you guys out there who don't know what NAMBLA is,
Wait. Let's see. Does anybody know what NAMBLA is?
I wonder who's in there.
All two people.
Yeah. If there's any South Park fans out there, Luke's in there. Luke will know. I think he'll know. Little Neck, you know what NAMBLA is? Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Here, we're doing it for you.
Right? We're going to open tomorrow night at 7.
More energy drink.
Why not?
We're pulling it all night.
Pulling it all nighter, waiting for Santa.
You don't know what NAMBLA is, Luke? It's from. Oh, you never really watched South Park much, but it's called. It's
Wait. Anybody else?
Anyone else out there know what NAMBLA is? Give me a hint. It's from South Park.
Well, it's not from South Park.
Yeah, it's not from South Park, but
it was on South Park.
They popularized it. Is that a word?
I don't know if it was ever popular.
Well, it wasn't really. I never got into it. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I wasn't a huge fan, but it was funny back in the day.
Hey, that girl just followed us today.
Yeah, I know. That's
and on
that is
TikTok.
Oh, on TikTok too?
Yeah.
That's Quizzell.
You know
her
her?
name's Quizzell. She's from the Philippines.
Do you know her?
I don't really know her. She was Wade's
Oh.
not like they were like they talked for like a long time on the
okay,
internet.
gotcha.
And she said she was gonna watch tonight. It's like 1 or 12:30 at night there. So
Dang.
yeah, she's up in like all hours of the night. Quizzell. She's like 3 p.m. here. She'll text me. It's 3 a.m. there. Like
Oh, dang.
crazy. But yes, thank you for joining.
Yeah. So we have someone
Quizzell.
from
I hope
the
I'm saying your name right. Quizel.
Philippines,
Bosnia.
Bosnia, England.
Yeah, England. Don't we have a Canuck or no?
Yeah, we got some Canadians.
Yeah, so now we got.
Worldwide.
We're really worldwide. We're down to Philippines. You don't have to give us.
Yeah, no stars.
You don't have to give us stars. But
She's gonna start a war with your brother.
Yeah, exactly. Now Luke's gonna send a bunch more. Well, thank you for those stars. You don't have to do that because we're not at even a level right now where we can spend the stars.
Yeah.
But whenever we can spend them.
Your brother says, "Hey, get out of here."
Yeah, or because Luke, he's my brother, the other guy in here, and he always sends us a bunch of stars. It's really funny. So But yes.
So anyway, so if nobody knows what NAMBLA is, we got I want to say a hater. He could have been completely joking, but it didn't come off as joking. We got comments on our one post, or I got comments on a couple of posts, and the guy called us the NAMBLA podcast, and I didn't know what it was, and he said, "Oh, if he doesn't know, it's a terrible show," and so
yeah, I forgot.
So I had to look it up.
What the heck is going on?
A star party? Oh god!
Oh man, I have no idea what's going on right now.
Oh, that's hilarious. So anyway, so he called us the NAMBLA podcast, and I had to look it up, and it's the North American Man Boy Love Association.
Yes, you heard that right.
I was like, what the heck? And then he told me it was on an episode of South Park, which I'm sure I missed that South Park episode.
They made it like popular, I think, kind of.
Popular, or they made it known?
They made it known, known, yeah.
Yeah, because I can't imagine that group is popular with very many people.
No. Except
the 1,100 members that it has.
Yeah, there's 1,100 members. But basically what it is, it's, pedophiles trying to, what was it? They wanted to change the age of consent.
The age of consent. Yeah, basically, It sounds like pedophiles to me.
I was watching a bit of this documentary on it called like Chicken Hawk, I think it's called. And it's basically interviewing all the people and how they think it's right. And their big thing is that you can't change your sexual orientation. So they're claiming that being attracted to young boys and girls. Exactly. They're like, how would you feel if you were? I guess because the analogy they used was, how would you feel if you're gay? But you'd be happy if you were gay. You'd be fine because
as long as it's not with a boy.
Yeah, it's not a kid. Yeah. So I was like, that's kind of a bad analogy.
Yeah.
But yeah, their big thing was you can't change your sexual orientation. There's only one place in the world supposedly where you can go to get like therapy for being attracted to like boys and girls. And their big is like, there's no help out here for us, so we just got to do it. Yeah. But you can make a choice, like you said. You can still make a choice not to be attracted to kids.
I don't even know what to say. There's like no...
But their big thing also was that a lot of them, I guess, don't act on it. So they're saying there's nothing wrong with it if they're not acting on it. They're attracted to every...
Well, that is...
They don't act.
So that's like a gray area. Your brother said the guy said you were all part of it. No, he said we were it.
Yeah, he said
your brother said that.
Yeah, he said we were.
We were the NAMBLA podcast.
I don't know how he got that from us.
I know. Yeah. So there's a gray area there where if you have the thoughts, you push the thoughts aside and you deal with normal life. So I don't know. Have you ever had the thought of you wanted to punch someone?
All the time.
Did you do it?
Sometimes.
Well,
no.
Because everybody has intrusive thoughts. Some people's go deeper than others. I mean, that's why we had an organization called NAMBLA. But if you don't act on those intrusive thoughts and you push them away, then that's you doing good.
Yeah. So there is something wrong with it, but you're not acting on it.
Right.
So is there anything wrong with it?
No, there's something wrong with the thought. That's why you don't act on it. You know it's wrong.
So yeah, the thoughts, but they're not acting on it.
You can have wrong thoughts as long as you don't act on the wrong
if you want
thoughts.
to kill somebody, but you just keep the urge in, you don't do it.
Right. Well, I mean, there's probably a line there too, where like,
yeah,
if you think you want to kill everybody, there's probably an issue with you somewhere. But
yeah,
mental
health really isn't looked at. Like I'm sorry, I really don't have much empathy for pedophiles or anything like that. But mental health,
you can't put yourself in their shoes.
I really can't. I never really given it a shot though, so
I don't think I'm gonna try.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna go with that, but yeah, like it's definitely a mental health thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
If you're attracted to kids,
absolutely.
Ugh. But a lot of them supposedly are they're actually getting, they call it medically induced or something, but they give them medication so that their junk don't work and stuff. They don't castrate them, but they give, like, they're like volunteering to have it so that
who's volunteering?
The pedophiles. This was all in this NAMBLA freaking documentary thing I watched last night.
They're
a lot of them are volunteering because whoa, sneakers, not boots.
House shoes.
But yeah, so I'm like, that's like really committing to I'm wrong and this is messed up.
Is it committing to I'm wrong, or is it a Band-Aid?
Well, if they can't help their urges, make it so that
isn't there some way we can help them help their urges?
Well, yeah, with mental health stuff.
There's got to be something other than just chemically castrating.
Yeah, no, I'm saying that a lot of them, like, the therapy didn't work for them, so they went that route, which I commend them. I think that's good.
I mean, yeah.
Now they can't do anything. I don't know.
I think it's
disturbing.
It is. The whole thing is disturbing. I think they realize they have a problem, but I think the whole chemical thing is, I don't know. I feel like that's a wrong way to deal with the situation. I feel like it's
to make it so their dick don't work and
yeah,
and nearly.
But I think that's a way that they're band-aiding it, so they can't. I mean, I guess it's good, but I feel like there's a better way.
I agree.
It's not something I can put into words.
I agree, but what if they tried mental health and stuff? It just wasn't work. I still have the urge. I want to be a pedophile.
I mean, we could just take them out.
They're like, look, I don't want to go to jail. I got the urge. It's going to happen. So
my thing is, if you can make the choice to take that drug to do the thing, why can't you just make the choice to not do the thing?
I don't know. Sex is pretty powerful.
Yeah, but you're making a choice to not be able to do it.
Yeah, true. Maybe they just don't trust themselves down the road. I don't know.
Everything at Once Studios. How's it going? He says it's treating the symptoms rather than the problem. Right. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Thank you. Yeah. Treating the symptoms rather than the problem. Yeah, and that's what I was getting at. Thanks for those words. Sometimes I'm not the best. Yeah, I feel like that is exactly what he said. Treating the symptoms, not the problem. And I think there's a better way to do that. That's all.
Yeah. Just mental health is something that's not attended. It's just recently started getting attended to. So
here we go. I got my legs in the position.
The cat. There comes the cat.
Oh, he's gone. Okay.
But yeah.
Anyway.
Yep.
Well, enough about NAMBLA. That's a terrible topic anyway.
Yeah, NAMBLA got that. It's an old thing. It's weird that guy brought it up because I haven't heard of NAMBLA in a long time. I mean, South Park 2004 maybe.
Kind of shows where he's at.
Yeah. Well, I wish that guy would come in because
I mean, hey,
I'd like to see him comment live.
We invited him.
Yeah, he's more than welcome. He'll probably comment when this is over or comment another one of our pictures.
He'll watch it, comment after the fact.
As usual.
Then I'll get in an internet fight.
Yep. Absolutely. So it's probably enough on NAMBLA, isn't it?
Yeah, I think we're good. I think we're good on pedophiles and
I want to bring up a weird topic of death. That's never
no matter how
never an easy thing, is it?
No
good.
Death and feelings.
I
think feelings is what makes death one of the terrible things.
My dad's longtime girlfriend, they've been dating for like 11 years or so. Their son just died, Wade, on Wednesday. He was a huge drinker, drank a ton. Like, he kind of did it to himself, but it was still really sad. He got diagnosed with cirrhosis of the liver, and like it was like 2 months, maybe a month and a half, 2 months ago, and it just like took over his body, started shutting all his organs down. He was on dialysis, and he died Wednesday around like 5:40. But we went in there. He was in a Cleveland clinic. He was in there for about 9 days. He was in like a medically induced coma type thing, and like seeing him from like the last time I saw him to then, like just completely yellow, gaunt as hell, like didn't even look like him. It was super, super, super eerie, really sad. But his mom had to make the decision to pull the plug on him, which I don't think is ever a thing that any parent ever wants to do, nor is it an easy thing to do.
It's not even a parent. Nobody wants to make that decision.
No one wants to have to pull the plug on their own kid. He was my age too. He was 35, and so it was just so sad because we got there around. Here's the weird thing I couldn't stop thinking about. We got there around.
I know it started in the morning. You came to work.
Well, because
you came to work and you were like,
I wanted to keep doing my normal day, and I want to talk to you too, because you have good advice.
And I know. And he's like, how did you say it? And I was like, oh gosh.
I said, so I got a question for her.
I need advice.
I need advice.
And I was like, oh no.
So I told him, I was like, so Wade, James knew about it for a while. He was sick, and my dad called me the night before and said, like, they're probably gonna pull the plug on him tomorrow. So like, I definitely wanted to be there. I didn't know if I wanted to. That's where James helped me out. I didn't know. James said, are you going to see Wade for him, or is it more for support for your family? I was like, for me, it's more support, because I don't want to see my dad cry. I've never seen my dad cry. I knew he was going to cry. I knew it was going to be a mess.
Did you not want to see him cry because of your feelings?
It's just, I don't know. It's just hard seeing your dad cry. I mean, I don't know. When a guy cries, it's like a different type of thing for some reason. When women cry, it's like, I don't know.
Well, I think for a guy crying, I think it's the position that you hold your dad in.
Yeah. Well, and plus he always like hides crying from us. So it's like, I don't know. But that was just one of the small aspects of being nervous to go and everything. I just knew it's going to be horrible. Like, you're going to see a person die in front of you.
Yes.
Never experienced that before. So yeah, I went to work, was there for like 2 hours. They headed to Cleveland. I drove to Cleveland, got there around 11:30, sat there with them until about 5:30. And we're like, we got to get something to eat. Like, we don't know how long this is going to take. Because they pulled the plug at 2:30, and they said it could take 2 hours or it could take days. We have no idea. And looking at them, it didn't seem like it was going to take that long. So we head downstairs. We go to Panera Bread. And oh yeah, before we left, they're like, a lot of times the patient will die like when you're not here. We're like, yeah, they probably say that a lot. Went down to get something to eat. We're down there less than 10 minutes, and they called his mom and said, hey, it's close. It's going to happen soon. So we're like, oh shit, freaking ran back up. It took us less than 2 minutes to get back up, and he died. And like, that's just the weirdest thing to me, that we were sitting there for him for like 6 or 7 hours, and then he died within the 12 minutes we were gone. And I think it's because, I mean, who knows, that he died. He didn't want us to be there like when he died.
It's a possibility.
I think he could hear us talking the whole time. I think he realized there was no more sound in the room. Right before I left, I told him, I was like, we're gonna go get something to eat. Wait, I'll be right back. Because like James texted me, said hearing's usually the last thing to go, like in death. And yeah, we got back. It's crazy how much his body changed in those 12 minutes we were gone, from life to death. Like, just complete different skin color, white as hell, so frail. Oh, it was just so eerie. And his mom, she came over, she gave him a kiss on the head, and like she pulled away, and like she had this weird, like confused look on her face. And she's like, that's not Wade. That does not feel like Wade. And it's just so weird that when he was dead, I mean, you can call, who knows what happens when you die, who knows what exactly happens, but
somebody does.
It's just weird. She felt like a complete different feeling.
Yes.
Well, of life and death. Like, yes. Do you think anything changes in that little bit of time period? It's all mental, right? Like, it's all your thought pattern.
What do you mean? What changes?
If someone dies and you kiss them right when they're dead, and you're like, whoa, that's not the same person.
I think differently. It is still the same person.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's the same body.
Yeah.
The other part's gone. We think differently there.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's been proven that hasn't it been proven like your body weighs like a little bit less?
Yep.
The time of death,
7 grams,
something like that. Something like that.
I think it's a movie called 7 grams or something.
But anyway, I don't kiss dead people.
No, weren't you? Forced?
I was well, I grew up in an Italian family, and they were like, kiss, and I was like, I don't want to. And so I ended up doing it, but I was like, I don't want to do this. But Italians we're different. And, they used to, I think I said it on here before, they used to set people up on stairs and take pictures of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is weird to me. Like, that's just, I don't know.
That's very odd.
Very odd. So yeah. Thoughts and feelings.
But yeah, thoughts, I don't know. For me, I just never experienced anything like that. I've never seen someone die in front of me. It was someone really young, and hospice was there. They were freaking awesome too. Cleveland Clinic, they're rated the number 2 best hospital in the world, and they're freaking amazing. But yeah, it was just such a weird feeling. We sat there for about 30 minutes with his dead body in there, and people were laughing and crying. Like, it was such an odd feeling. It just like amazed me that someone's like alive. Like, and then they're just dead. And I know it happens every day. It's death, but for some reason, it just like got to me. Like, damn, this is so weird. It was just breathing, and then it's that.
I hope I say the name right. Mandolin.
It's a.
She says my dad was hospitalized 2 years ago, COVID and pneumonia. He was in the hospital a month with the last 2 weeks on a ventilator. After the 2 weeks on the vent, we were finally allowed to take him off because his body was shutting down. It's never an easy decision to make. So she kind of understands where you're coming from.
Yeah, no, definitely. And yeah, it's just it would just be so hard to make it for a young kid, you know, and it was weird. She had so much hope like at the end.
I think that's just
I think it's a human, like a
human thing. You just hope. You always hope.
Yeah, because like he wasn't moving at all. He was just like laying there. And at one point, she got close to him, and she was like, "Wait." She's like, "If you want us to make any other different decision, like we talked about pulling the plug. She's like, if you don't want us to pull the plug, like do something for us." And then like it was like 3 seconds later, and his head just went. Like it just moved a little bit, and that got her all like, "Oh shit,
he's listening."
Yeah,
oh,
it's like, oh,
well, what did I say? Speculation.
Tore me up. What
speculation?
Speculation.
Yeah, speculation. You always have speculation. Like you're like, well, did he hear? Did he hear? What is he? Is he gonna? Did he? You always speculate when you don't know.
Yeah, definitely.
And hope is a part of speculation.
Yeah, that just like ugh. Because I think it was just kind of just the body doing it. I don't think it was him doing it.
I was gonna say what I'm saying is that movement.
Oh yeah,
could have been.
It could have been happening like the whole, like you're not staring at him. He could have just moved a little bit.
Yeah,
it just happened at that time.
It happened at that moment. That's what I'm saying. Speculation. She could have speculated that.
Yeah,
that was him answering her when he just could have been uncomfortable.
Yeah, exactly. And yeah, it was just really, really sad. Something I wish no one has to go through. Pulling the plug on someone, especially your kids. So, ugh.
Do you want to go back to not NAMBLA, but the intrusive thoughts? Everything all at once. He sounds like Everything at Once Studio. I'm keep saying the title of that movie. He sounds like a cool person to maybe debate here. You want to read those?
Sure. Where, up top here?
Both of these are about thoughts and having thoughts and how hard it is to resist the thoughts.
A great way to get a better understanding is not to drink anything for a day and see how bad you want a glass of water. Or the short version, hold your breath and see how bad you want to breathe after 30 seconds. Huh.
So I have...
But that's a life and death, though.
It's, well...
Right?
It could be a life and death, but...
Well, it is a life and death.
I mean, his...
I mean, not for a day, but...
His analogies could be related to life and death. So my whole thing with the whole glass of water, and I'll retort to his comments, the glass of water thing is, yes, you would want a glass of water, but can you get your water from other sources? So could I eat a bunch of lettuce and not take the water? And so, and the short version for the hold your breath thing is, people are probably the only thing that will hold their breath till they pass out to make the right decision. Like, I'm using... Yeah. Well, so I do see what he's saying, and I understand that, but there's always another way to get what you need, say, to get your water without having to drink water. So in the case of pedophiles.
Oh, I get it. You jerk off.
Or that. Right. Kind of where I was going, but not really.
Well, I'll say it for you.
Okay. So, but yeah, no,
I get it.
There's always ways. There's always ways to get what you need.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. I just think I don't think people understand mental illness. I'm not saying what they're doing is right at all.
No.
But if your brain's that messed up,
we definitely need to look into mental health a whole lot more as a whole.
It's gotten better throughout the past couple of years, but for the longest time, it was freaking horrible. I mean, hell, they gave people lobotomies.
Yeah.
This dude's acting weird. Smashed their brain up, like, ugh. But that's a good analogy.
It is.
I get what he's saying.
I mean, but even in his analogy, there's always a way around it.
Mm-hmm.
And
yeah, like you said,
I could eat
a bunch of lettuce.
I'd have to eat a ton of lettuce. I could get water intake through lettuce and fruits, and I mean, the first ingredient in this is carbonated water.
Yeah.
I could get it in other areas, even though I know the glass of water is going to taste really good.
Yeah.
But if I choose to refrain.
Have you ever tried to go a day without drinking water?
I've gone a day without drinking water.
What? Really?
Ask her.
Wait, and you drink?
I'll go the whole weekend without drinking a glass of water.
You drink water in the winter too? We used to work with this guy. He was kind of a hillbilly kind of.
He's a cool guy though.
Yeah, he's a good guy. But I was drinking water in the winter. He's like, what are you drinking water? He goes, you drink water in the winter? I was like, yeah. And he went, like he couldn't believe it. It's cold out. Why are you drinking water?
See now he took it okay, everything all at once. Doing that,
everything at once.
So arguing that way, he says no drinks at all.
For how long? Forever?
Right.
Or you're gonna kill you. Then it's life and death.
And that's not what we're talking about here.
DED. Dead.
Yeah, it's not spelled that way. Whatever. 24 hours. What I'm saying is any analogy like that, there's other ways. So what we're talking about is making a choice to not have sex with kids.
God, it is creepy. It just sounds so weird.
But what I'm saying is there's other avenues to get your thrill on.
Yeah, like I said, jerking off.
Or that. So, but to argue it with saying like no drinks at all. Alcoholism. Okay.
Oh, he's talking about alcoholism.
He can talk about alcoholism.
What do you want to know about alcoholism? I was a horrible alcoholic. Wade was an alcoholic. He ended up dying from it.
Right.
I didn't die. I had pancreatitis 4 times. I had 3 alcohol withdrawal seizures.
Okay, so
what else do you want to know?
You are not on alcohol anymore.
No, I am not. I made a choice. Is he talking about making a choice?
I'm not quite sure what he's talking about.
It took a long time. It took a ton of trial and error.
Yes, it did. And now, do you take medication for it?
No, actually, no, I still am.
Okay.
I still am on a medication for it.
So you're on medication, and you've talked to me before, and you said it's really hard to make the choice not to. And once you do it, it's unimaginably hard to stop.
Oh yeah, for me. And other people won't be able to understand that if you're not like a real addict. Like you can't just have like one drink. It just doesn't work. I got to drink till I pass out, till I'm blacked out. Like, but I'm just wondering what his.
So he says, okay, no, I just think you guys were downplaying the idea of cravings and just making a choice. So I'm not downplaying cravings. I have cravings. I do. There is a level that you have to make a choice to be happy with what you can have. And by me saying make a choice, I'm not downplaying anything. I'm saying that everything begins with a choice.
You're not saying it's easy, like just make a choice.
Yeah, I'm not saying that it's just make a choice.
Yeah.
Just walk away.
Yeah.
No, I understand cravings and I understand the wants and needs and all this stuff, but look, I understand cravings just fine. Like I got there's 6, 7, 8 guitars, 9 I got.
Oh, I thought you were showing your belly.
Yeah. I eat food. I eat food.
I'm joking. No, he's not. Yeah, he's not saying it like suck it up. Just da.
Yeah, I'm not being one of those guys. I'm saying that
everything in life is a choice.
Everything in life is a choice.
Life is what you make it. Everyone makes a choice.
Knowing something is wrong and making a choice to do something else to get that same feeling, I think it's doable. I think it's possible.
It definitely is. It's not like anyone forced me to drink, forced me to do drugs or anything. It was my decision to do them. It was my decision to stop doing it. So yeah, it was done by a choice. Obviously, there was a lot of support and different aspects of things that helped me
support
get
in
there.
making the choice.
Yeah, but
Support in following through with the choice.
yeah, no one forces someone to drink.
No one forces anybody to do anything.
No.
So I think you still have to make a choice.
That's what Sari, I was talking to her about. It's weird. I was talking to her about choices last night, and she said there's no such thing as coincidences. I never say that word right. Coincidences. Coincidences. Well, yeah, that word. She said everyone is where they're at because they made a choice to be there. She's had a bunch of shitty things happen to her.
I believe that's true.
And she's like, I have no one to blame but myself. I made a lot of bad choices, and this is where I'm at now.
I mean, even not making a choice is making a choice.
Yeah, true. But do you think there's such thing as coincidence? I'm not even going to say the C word. Is there such thing as the C word? Not that word. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Coincidences, yes.
Coincidences.
There we go.
Luck isn't real either. A man makes his own luck.
That's a real man.
That's I added that part.
Oh, Luke said that. Okay, look.
No. So coincidence. Do I believe in coincidence? I believe we chalk a lot of stuff up to coincidence. So what I've told people many times through God is that everything happens for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
We just have to be smart enough to know the reason. And sometimes we're just not. So we just say it was coincidence.
Yeah.
So
true. Yeah, because you'd lose your mind if you're looking for every little aspect of stuff.
Right.
It happened.
Well, how did this fit in here?
You're going to lose your mind.
Yeah, you're going to go nuts. And then pretty soon you're wearing a tinfoil hat talking about NAMBLA.
That's right. And you got rocks glued to your water lines. And you got that one?
Yes.
Oh, man.
Magic rock.
Oh, yes. I can't remember what the reasoning behind that was.
They filtered the water.
Yeah. We know somebody. Never mind. It has to do with rocks, filtering water, and
from the outside of the pipe.
They didn't touch the water, just on the outside of the pipe.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
So you don't think there's sorry. So coincidences.
Coincidences. I think is a word that we. I think is a word that we. I don't think there is. I think it's a word that we use to describe something that we don't know why it happened.
Mm.
So I mean, it's just how I think.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying I'm right or wrong. That's my opinion.
Do you believe there's no such thing as luck either?
Do I believe in luck?
Is there another thing that we don't know why? Being
a Christian, I say I'm blessed. So
blessed be.
Blessed be. I say I'm blessed to I don't know. I'm blessed to. I don't think I was lucky that I can.
You're blessed to do this podcast with me.
Yeah, exactly. I don't think I was lucky to be able to afford to buy my monster. I think I was blessed to have a good enough job to afford it.
Gotcha.
So blessed in luck.
What about someone who plays a slot machine? That's a coincidence, isn't it? They hit the button and they win. First try.
I think that's a chance, and they took the chance. And
okay, so it's
the chance worked out. I don't think it was coincidence.
Yeah,
I don't think it was luck.
Quick casino story. I was playing a long time ago. I was 22 or something. I was playing this stupid Wizard of Oz game, $1 a play. I must have played $250 on it. So much. Just bow, 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 bow. I was like, all right, I'm done. I was out of money. Doesn't matter that the guy was gay, but this big gay fat dude sat down in the chair, put $1 in, hit it. He won $3,800. And he got up and was like, whee! Oh, again, it doesn't matter that he was gay, but just his voice. I won. But I was so pissed. I was like, you cocksucker. I was freaking put $250 in this machine. So, yeah, I guess that was literally and figuratively.
You see why we're unlikely friends.
Yep, exactly. But yeah, so I guess that was just not even quit. It was just odds. You sat down at the right time and you won, I guess. Pissed me off.
Luck is good karma coming back around.
Yeah, James Dean doesn't believe in karma either.
That's Daniel.
You don't believe in Bigfoot. You don't believe in aliens.
Well, no. So I kind of believe in karma, but I don't call it karma.
What do you call it?
Your brother.
What do you say?
I won't say it.
Yep. We
Thanks,
need
Luke.
2 Cosmoteens in here.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, no, we'll talk about that one in a second from Madeline. So look, karma. Do I believe in karma? In the sense of the word karma, yes, because I do believe you reap what you sow. So if you're just a bad person, you're not going to receive a lot of good things because that's what you're sowing into the world. So I used to tell Bella growing up all the time, do good, get good. Don't do good just so you can get good. Because there's a distinction there.
Yeah.
If you're just a good person and you do the right things and good things will come to you. If you're
Good things come to those who wait.
Depends on what you're waiting for. But good. So, but if you're doing good things to get good things, you're really not doing good things.
Yeah.
You're doing selfish things.
Yeah. No, that's true. That's a valid point.
So, do I believe in karma? As the world puts karma, I guess you could say it's karma, but I believe in reaping what you sow, and you should sow good things.
Yeah, I kind of believe in karma, but I've also seen some people that have like always been, really good people. They've always been like so good, and they just have the worst luck still. And it's like maybe in the future it'll change.
Never know.
I don't know, but yeah, karma. I agree. I believe it. What did Miss Madeline say?
She said, "I don't believe in coincidence. Yeah, I do believe in consequences. You can have good and bad consequences. Absolutely.
Oh yeah, big
absolutely.
Time. But does that still come down to the choice you made, though?
Absolutely.
Consequences and choice are like 2 peas in a pod. I feel like.
I do agree with that. So you can every choice you make is going to have a consequence.
Yeah. No, big time.
It's just how it goes.
Yeah. But yeah, it is interesting how so many people blame everything on everyone else. But I also kind of feel like there is such thing as, I don't want to call it luck because everyone's against luck on here, but kind of like bad luck. Like you've done everything right, and then you just get the shit end of the stick sometimes. Like, and it's
I know it's possibly it could feel like that, but I'm not so sure that. I mean, maybe that was what needed to happen to make the person a better person in the end. So I choose to see, or try to see. I know I don't always succeed in this statement, but I choose to try to see the best in every situation.
The best in every situation, or the best in everyone? What about people? You always try to see the best in people?
I do, but there's many times I fall short.
I'm the opposite. I see the worst in people. I'm a lot better now at it, but like I used to always just focus on like the negative part of people for some reason. And with therapy and stuff, it's helped me out.
If you deal with a lot of negative people, you will start to see the negative in people.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Like they say, what is this about your friends you hang out with, the people you hang with, or a reflection of you or something.
Could be.
I can't remember what it was, but
I hang with good people.
You always see the best of people.
Try.
Huh.
I always give people the benefit of the doubt.
What about judging a book by its cover?
It rains on the just and the unjust alike. Daniel Wilbur. Sure enough.
Rains on everyone around here.
I know, right?
Wait, what do you say? It rains on the
just and unjust alike.
The just and the unjust alike. Huh.
Yep.
Yeah, I agree. It's just interesting how choices, you really do make a choice with everything. Like
everything.
Yeah, you can't blame anything on others. At what point in your life does that happen, though?
What?
You making a choice and you taking control of your life. Because when you're a kid, you're not making that many choices.
Oh, yeah, you're still making choices.
True. Oh, yeah, you could be a rebel without a cause and say frig off to the parents. Yeah, I guess you are always making a choice.
Even unknowingly, you're making choices. Like, why do you think we have sayings like "Don't stick the silverware in the receptacles"?
Someone did it.
Because some kid made a choice.
No diving, 3 feet of water.
I have a funny story about that, by the way.
What? Diving?
No. Receptacles.
I got a funny one too.
So, being that I grew up in a household and a family that built a lot of stuff,
Oh, really?
very young, I knew that you could stick something in one side of the receptacle as long as you weren't grounded out
Oh my God.
and not get shocked.
Oh yeah?
So I got sent to the lab because I was a bad kid.
Yeah.
And through science class, if you got sent to the lab, you were not in class anymore or whatever. So 3 of us got sent to the lab, and I won't say names. There was this one kid, and he's like, "Bet you $5 you won't stick something in that receptacle." And I was like, "Okay, I'll do it." So he found something that was metal, and I stuck it in one side, and I was like, I just looked at him, and he was like, "Holy crap!" And I looked at my buddy, and my buddy was like, I don't know why he's dumb.
You should have, yeah, you should have been like, "Go ahead, man, you can do it now." Like,
Well, then he went, he's like,
easy.
I know, and stuck another one,
Yeah,
and you grab both of them. And then, and then he went to get my $5 and disappeared.
You never got your $5?
Didn't get my $5. He didn't want to pay up. I was like,
Yeah.
don't make
welch
a
on a
bet.
bet.
I know.
Never welch on a bet, ladies and gentlemen.
That's why I make gentlemen's bets, because
Yeah.
then it only comes down to who's right and who's wrong.
Yeah. I love a good bet. Ooh.
I know.
Ooh.
That's how you choose to get your fix instead of going in.
It's true.
See,
Instead of
that's what I'm saying. There's
drinking and shooting up heroin and shit.
Right. There's different. Yeah. I mean, I'd take a bet over that anyway.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, listen to Daniel. He's getting all like, cool. Rain can bring growth, and rain can bring mudslides. Whoa. Hey. Moral of the story: don't set up on a cliff.
A chick break your dick.
Oh.
That thick. Write that one down.
Maybe not.
A lie gets halfway around the world before the truth gets a chance to put its pants on.
There we go.
There's a nicer one.
There's a good one.
But yes, that's true. Rain brings, yeah.
I saw a cool
Rain can bring
quote. It's not a quote. What do they call it? They call it the Indian chief's story or whatever.
You trying to talk about an Indian giver?
No, we watched the movie Tomorrowland. Yeah, Indian Giver. I've known a couple of those.
I hate Indian givers. Wait, I take that back. Hey-o.
Anyway, so we watched Tomorrowland, and I forgot. It's actually a really good movie. I forgot how
Tomorrowland
is George Clooney and smart people, whatever. So the one story he used to tell his daughter when she was younger. It's a really cool story, and it kind of fits into what we're talking about, choices. So it starts out, he's like, so this Indian chief was talking to one of the Indian kids, whatever, and he was talking. Yeah, right. Those kind.
Okay.
And he says everybody is born with 2 wolves inside them. One is an evil wolf, and one is a good wolf, and they're fighting your whole life. Yeah, only they make a different noise. And so he says, the kid was like, well, if they're fighting, who wins? And the chief says, the one you feed the most.
Ooh, I like that.
I know. I was like, dang it, I forgot how good that was.
Give me some chills. That's good.
It's really good. And it is. That's the one
true.
You feed the most. And that comes down to a choice. If you feed the evil one's going to win.
Yeah.
Because it's going to get stronger and stronger.
That's a valid point. That's actually really good. I like that.
Yeah. I was
the one you feed the most.
The one you feed the most.
I like that.
It was very good. Like, I was like, dang it. And then I had to look it up on the internet. And I was like, who said that quote? I wanted to know. And it's like an Indian story or whatever.
Dang. That's good.
So if you start young, feeding the good one, the good one will grow.
True.
And in the end, the good one will win.
True. You got to have the knowledge when you're young to realize if you keep feeding that bad one.
Well, that's why
it's going to be hard to freaking
starve
that guy.
Yeah, it's the parent's choice to start equipping the kids to make good decisions.
Yes.
You know,
you've done that.
I've tried my best.
Sometimes it's easy, sometimes it's hard. I'm sure.
Parents have no idea what they're doing. We just wing it.
Is parenting a 24-hour job?
Yeah.
That's what I.
Well,
hear
it is a
from every
24-hour job, except when they're sleeping. Then you just have to look at them.
parent.
But I guess you're still being a parent.
Yeah. Oh yeah, man. Got pretty deep.
It did.
Wow.
I liked it.
Just can't stop thinking about choices and coincidences now. It
Choices and coincidences. It's a good thing to think of when you go through your daily life.
really is.
What
Can't blame shit on other people.
What?
You're right.
Somebody just did Unlikely Friends thing. Something.
I don't know. We got a thumbs up thing. I don't know.
No, there was like a thing that came across, and it was a notification. Somebody followed us.
James.
Ah, I get excited. Whee! So I have a lot of movie quotes that I use.
Oh yeah.
13th Warrior. Go crawl in a hole if you wish. You won't live 1 instant longer. Yeah. So just talking about, just keep, it doesn't matter. You're going to die someday. So if you don't do anything, you're still going to die. So you might as well do good things.
I'll kill all you cockroaches. You horse! Say hello to my little friend.
Yeah. That's an interesting quote.
Horrible accent.
Yeah, I don't know if it quite fits.
Pathetic. Oh man, I know. We should do that one of these days. Print out a list of
Movie
best
quotes?
movie quotes. Yeah.
I got a ton.
What about your ET phone home?
Did that movie have any good quotes?
I don't think so. Actually, it was just a really good movie.
Yeah, I think it was just a really good movie.
Yeah, we should do that. Print out the best movie quotes.
I have all of the movies that I watched from the 80s have great movie quotes. 80s and 90s.
80s had great.
Yes. Philosophical quotes.
Nice.
We can do that later.
Yes.
ADHD showed up.
Number one's, frankly, dear, I don't give a damn. Gone with the wind.
Well,
I'm going to make him an offer he can't refuse.
you'd have to look up something like great life quotes in movies or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah. Anywho.
Yeah. So
where were we?
We talked about NAMBLA. We talked
Your
about
guitars.
Oh, my guitar story.
James Dean recently sold a guitar.
I sold a guitar.
Check this out.
So, yeah. I don't know if I'm not paranoid.
You were pretty nervous. I was surprised.
I wasn't.
For someone like you to be nervous.
I know. I wasn't nervous.
That stuff doesn't make me nervous at all because buying drugs and stuff so much.
So it started out.
Used to getting ripped off.
So it started out though that I know how scams work. Oh, we get. Oh,
all right. I didn't see what it said.
Toolbox of life are so important for kids. Oh yeah. Being the resource methods, physically negative or navigate life. Yeah. Mental. You're just talking about what I was talking about. Equipping your kids when they're young.
Whipping them?
Did
you say?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Whipping. Close.
But yes, James Dean.
So I know how scams work. And a lot of times the scam starts out, I'm going to have a friend come look at it and pick it up.
Yeah.
I'm out of state.
Yeah. I can send you the money.
I can. And the whole time that I'm talking to this girl, it went like that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm out of state. I check her.
She was in Canada. She was from Canada.
Yeah, but she had like 3 posts. So I was trying to do my due diligence.
She was hot.
And research. She went that way.
No, she wasn't. But a lot of times when the girl's like super pretty, usually it's like
she's probably like
hot or something.
She's probably 18, and now I'm gonna go join NAMBLA.
It's a mess.
Not really. So it was the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
It went exactly like a scam should. And so, whatever you want to call it, alert, not paranoid, but I'm alert. Like,
you're sweating bullets.
Yeah, I was still going, so I wasn't that worried.
Yeah, I know, but you're like, what are you doing after work?
I know. I wanted someone to be there with me in case.
I was like, you got the gun, bro.
I know.
You got the gun.
So I even borrowed a pen that checks for counterfeit bills. I'm like, I'm gonna check the bills he gives me right in front. My wife, she said, "You gonna check in front of him?" I was like, "Yeah." Well, I care.
That's exactly what I said. You check right in front of him.
Yeah, absolutely. So,
oh man,
We set up the meeting. I get there early because I always want to be the first one there.
Yeah.
I want to see the person pulling up so I can be like, am I here? Am I not here? Am I here?
Yeah.
Well, I didn't even see him pull up because there was a car blocking our view. I'm like, we're here. Like, we're here too. He was right next to me basically, and I'm like, okay. I get out.
You got out first?
I got out first. Yeah. I get out and then I watch. The kid gets out of the car. His mom's driving. And I'm like, this is looking like it's going to be real. And then they come over, and I don't know. The kid was young. I don't even know if he was out of high school. But so he looks at the guitar, and then the mom gives me the money. And she's like a mom, she's like, count it and make sure it's over there, okay? And I'm like, oh, I'm not checking bills at this point.
No.
I was like,
you're all paranoid.
I was like, and then I drove away. I'm thinking, why did I go through all that? Like,
I know. I was surprised you were that worried about it.
Just because if she would have been like, hey, I want this, blah, blah, blah. Set up a meeting, and her friend showed up and was like, yeah, here's the money. Like, it wouldn't have been a big deal. But because I know how the scams work.
But what did you think was going to happen when you showed up? Not shipping anything.
Well, yeah. They would have been like, oh, I'm just going to Venmo you the money. And I sent extra, and then it bounced.
But you have no problem saying no. Did you think you were going to get robbed or something?
No, I didn't think I was going to get robbed, but I just wanted to make sure I wasn't going to get scammed.
Gotcha.
And it turns out I didn't get scammed.
Nope, the kid's mom.
I know.
She drove him there.
And then we went to the dollar store. They were at the dollar store. I was like, yeah, they're just normal people.
Yep, not quite what you expected, but
no. Prepare for the worst, hope for the best, and you're always going to be ready.
Yes.
That's all I was doing. I was preparing myself to say, no, I'm not selling you this guitar. And then the guy's like, yes, you are.
Yes,
and then
you
I'm
are, and three other big guys.
Yeah, they jump out of the car, and you're like, oh no, here we go.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So I was just preparing myself for what could happen, but it's not always necessary. I guess.
It all worked out fine too.
Yeah, it all worked out fine, and now I have money that's burning a hole in my pocket, and I feel like I'm, 10 years old again. I was like, I gotta buy something, but I'm just gonna pay on that guitar.
Pay on one of your guitars?
That green one, because it's not paid off yet, but I couldn't let that deal go.
Have you ever met with someone and had a deal go kind of weird? Or you got there and you're like, never mind, deal's off. Not doing this anymore.
The only weird deal was the one in the east side where I dropped my tattoo equipment off.
And the other one where you picked up something in the sticks. That was weird.
That was my bike.
Yeah, but that was weird, wasn't it?
That was real.
Were you kind of creeped out?
Yeah, because there was nobody could see where we were. We went off of the map literally for
there was no reception.
No, there was reception.
Was that before phone? Did you guys have phone?
Yeah, no, we had a GPS.
Oh, okay.
But literally 2 miles before our destination, it was like, your destination has been reached, and then GPS quit.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, we don't want to go here.
Yeah, we're not going here.
And then my nephew starts going. He's like, is this where as we're driving back, he's like, I think he said, is this where we get eaten? Did I hear banjos playing?
You loaded up right away, too, didn't you? You're like, yep, it's good because it was so cheap or something.
It was dirt cheap. No, I was going to try and get all 4 cylinders to pop, and we were going to try and get it running there.
Yeah, that's what it was.
They were living in their basement, literally, for the, 3 years, he said, some number. Because I was like, new construction, because I've seen new construction. Yeah. And they had the black tarp, or that 5 or 10 mil, whatever, the thick plastic.
15, 20 mil.
20 mil. And it was all covered with tires, holding it down so it didn't blow off. And I was like, oh, new construction? He was like, no, we've been living in the basement for 3 years. And I was like,
well, okay.
There's people looking around the shed. And I was like,
who are you?
Yeah.
Who are you?
So I was like, all right, we got to go. We kind of pushed it and popped 4 cylinders and found it wasn't frozen. We loaded it.
Got compression, blah, blah, blah.
Yep, let's go. And
then you went to go sell your tattoo equipment, didn't you?
Yeah, the tattoo equipment, that was
sketchy, or you felt weird?
I felt weird because I don't feel weird going to places. Like I'll go wherever. It
Yeah,
doesn't
you
matter.
don't feel very uncomfortable that easily.
No. And so we're I don't even know what road we were on, but we followed the GPS and the address, and we turned down the street. And as we're driving down, there was people out of their car hoods and like opening doors.
Were they white, Mexican, black?
I don't know.
Oh.
So, and then I was like, why are we just? And it wasn't like, oh, it was like this. It was like, as you drove by, and I was like,
they were really growing you. Was it a dead end road or no?
yeah.
Oh, it was a dead end?
Yeah, like you.
Oh,
Yeah, you couldn't just be like, you just couldn't be like, and go away. You had to be like, yeah, 10-point turn at the back when they're all like,
was it weird when you went inside the house, or was it like?
I mean, it seemed like a normal Erie house, whatever. And he pulled out his wad of money to give me $100 or whatever they asked for. And then we tested it. Then one guy's like, "Hey, you want to see my stereo stuff in the basement?" We're like, "Nah."
Is that what you said? No,
Nah, we gotta go.
Nope,
We gotta go. Yeah, we gotta go.
Thanks for the 100.
They were probably nice guys, whatever, but it just felt weird. Like
Everyone was just staring at you going down the road.
I think that was what made it awkward, is when they were just like, I don't know. It was a few times in my life that I felt really awkward. Usually I'm like, whatever, stare away.
Ugh.
But when they were like 1, 2, another one,
They all
another
started
one,
popping up.
they're like, they stopped working. And I was
Yeah.
like,
Was it like Jurassic Park with a dinosaur? Like,
yeah.
looking in the windows.
Yeah, it was just, I don't know, had an eerie feeling to it.
Ugh. Good grief.
But in my mind, I was like, if I have to speed, I'm going to pull the e-brake and whip the car end around, gun it, pull away, driving through people. All those thoughts were going through my mind. What am I going to do? Like, how am I going to get out of this? What?
Did you carry a gun then or no?
My TV just did something really weird.
The hell?
Oh, well, we're still alive.
Yeah, no.
Oh,
Huh. I don't know what that was.
I hope we're still alive.
Yeah, I think we're still alive.
Yeah.
I don't know why it did that, but yeah.
It was a weird moment.
Very odd. Wonder, I gotta, maybe I'll share it next week, a story.
Did my internet go off?
Oh, did it cut out? Dang it.
Oh, man.
Is it out?
You're still on.
Yeah. I don't know if anyone can see us live still. Everything's acting weird. We're about to cut out anyways, too.
Oh, my phone.
I don't know what happened. Still live on blah, blah, blah. Well, I don't know if anyone can hear us, but
I think it's back.
is it back? I'm checking right now. We're about to wrap up anyways. Oh, yeah, it's still live, but everyone about left, so.
Yeah, no, they're all gone.
Yep.
Oh, well.
Well, thank you everyone for tuning in. We don't know what happened there. At least it happened right at the end.
Yeah, that was weird.
But yes, we will be back. Actually, we'll be. Damn it, I want to tell everyone we're going to be here tomorrow.
Wait, still live.
Yeah, I know. We've been. I mean, it's been
Okay.
good here.
So, anyway.
Tomorrow, we're doing a special Christmas Eve podcast.
Yes, Christmas Eve.
It's going to be at 7 p.m.
I'm going to wear red.
I'm going to wear a sweater.
Are you?
It's like this one kind of holiday looking sweater. I think I'm going to wear it. It'll look funny. I'm going to edit. I'm going to do it. Or you'll see the promo photo I'm going to do.
Oh, okay.
I got something planned. I'll see how it works if I do it well. But yes, we'll be here tomorrow, 7 p.m.
7 p.m. tomorrow.
Eastern time.
And
we will talk about a little bit of holiday stuff.
Yeah.
Heck, we made a promo video. Check that out.
Yeah, check the promo video out.
But yes, we'll be here tomorrow. Hope everyone has a great Saturday. What's James Dean doing the rest of the day? Anything? You see that movie yesterday?
No, we didn't go.
No.
There's a lot of people on Peachtree.
Oh, did you guys go on to Peachtree?
Yeah.
Oh, did you? Doing anything today? Nope. Betsy shaking her head no.
Nope.
All right. Well, we push. Oh, Quizelle. Okay.
Still alive,
Gotcha. Yeah. Hey, Quizelle, thanks a lot for tuning in. Hope you liked it.
Yeah,
It's a pretty good show, I think.
I think
fun.
it was too. Yeah, we did a little bit debating, and
Yeah, it was fun.
that's what I like debating. I think that's fun.
Yeah, everyone was cool. It was
Yeah,
nice.
yeah. And it's, again, it was his opinions, our opinions.
Yeah,
and
everyone has an opinion.
we have fun.
All as well. But we will see you guys tomorrow.
Yes,
Tomorrow, 7 p.m. Tomorrow, right? Yeah, today's Saturday. Awesome.
She says yes. Thank you so much. Also,
yes, ma'am. All right. Hope everyone has a great day, and we will see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow, and I'm gonna do my peace thing.
Do your peace.
Peace.
Your peace sign.